And here we go. I think it needs to catch up with the speed. And here we go. We have... Actually, first of all, hello everyone. We are here with Leif Ericson, our host
Hello,
of
everyone.
FFA. Today we are going to cast the finals between our top 4 AIs. This format is a little bit different because we have 2 AIs of each in this tournament, in this game. So we are going to see 2 Immortals, 2 MangudAI all-ins, 2 DEAIs, and 2 Rehoboams. And without further ado, let's go to see who exactly we are going to see and where. So first of all, we have Immortal. He's going to be a purple Lithuanian guy. Then we have DEAI playing as Georgians. That's teal. Then we have green, that's MangudAI all-in, playing as MangudAI, of course. Then we have Immortal as red. He's playing as Britons. Then we have orange Rehoboam playing as Persians. Next we have DEI playing as Turks. Then we have yellow Rehoboam playing as Persians as well. And finally we have grey MangudAI. All-in playing, of course, as MangudAI. So, Leif, what are your expectations from this final?
Well, we haven't seen a match like this before. This is definitely, I'm kind of excited to see, try it out. I'm kind of happy to see that none of the AIs like happen to be next to each other. Like we don't have 2 Immortals next to each other. I think the closest is the Rehoboam only has the Turkish DEA in between them.
Yeah.
But I think we'll see aggression between other AIs rather than with the same AI, which is great for the setup. Obviously, I think I'll be watching to see if any of the AIs can kind of double team on one of the Immortal players. I think Immortal is definitely the favorite. It has the highest score. And I'm also curious to see how Rehoboam does. Sadly, my computer doesn't have the highest specs. So it'll be interesting to see how Rehoboam might fare on a different computer since this game is being run live rather than from a recording.
I didn't pay attention.
And also be fun to see.
Yes?
Also be kind of fun to see 2 different MangudAIs having MangudAI roaming around the map, causing chaos.
That's going to be gray and green. They are not close to each other, so we should see at least them firstly fighting others instead of each other. I'm happy to see one of those serfs that have actually a mule card. I wonder how the AI will actually perform with it. It's not... It's running on my computer, Panda. Hello. I also wanted to say that I didn't really pay attention to all the chat that was in the beginning. But I think I can use this to see if actually a lag was mentioned by Rehoboam, but looks like he only mentions the wrong map detected, so I guess it should be fine. How do I hide it? Okay, probably this, I hope. Anyway, yeah, happy to see Georgians or Armenians, so we can
And
see...
now there's a message from Rehoboam that says the game is lagging.
The game is lagging, but this time he doesn't say how much. Because I remember him saying... Oh, maybe it's around the end of it. But I guess we have no better machine to do this, and having 2 Immortals and 2 Rehoboams is definitely going to cause some lag. And yeah.
Yeah, and also, I don't know if got lots of chats coming from the DEAI. I don't know if that's being sent to all players, if that's causing any lag in the game itself. I think we have more chat coming from lag than we used to in previous versions of the game. So that could also cause some issues.
But at least for now, it doesn't seem to lead to many issues. Yeah, I think they had
We got
perfectly
Rem
the
going after
same.
feudal first.
Yep, exactly the same time. So I guess everything is fine for
Followed by
now.
the Georgians DEAI.
Actually, Immortal is attacking the orange Rehoboam, so this might delay him a little bit. He barely avoided a loss of a villager. I will actually switch to this. The Rehoboams have
Both
only
and
1
maybe head
second.
up to where the militia were, but they seem to be running away.
Yep. Eco KD is for
And
now 0, but Immortals are definitely delaying some AIs.
yes, we got Immortal.
Both of them
The
go for a
scene and
rush.
Panda's message, Danishman between the two Danish AIs.
Interesting to see actually
The
DE going for spears.
yeah,
This Rehoboam has less archers than his not ally, his brother, but those villagers are idle for some reason. Let me see if Orange has the same case. 7 villagers? 8? Something is wrong. Was that the one that was actually mentioning the lag?
yeah, yellow was the one that mentioned the lag.
No, it wasn't yellow. Unless I'm missing something. Okay,
There it
it
is.
is. But yeah, for some reason, yellow is having idle villagers, 7 of them, while orange is doing fine. So I wonder if you want me to restart this one, because 7 villagers or 6 is quite a lot. They seem to be returning to the job, but not all of them. We have 4 of them here, 2 over there. It's hard for me to say what's going on. But yeah, I guess it's your call, Leif, to either restart the game since we are not that far, or let it go like this.
Unless we know the issue, unless we know that the issue for
Okay,
sure is
they are
not
fine now.
script related.
They have
Okay.
returned to the task, so
Yeah.
I guess we can go with it. Immortal is punching towers. There were some kills. Looks like Immortal lost 1 villager, but he managed to kill 3 of them. No, wait, it's actually the opposite. He killed 1 and lost 3. So I guess...
Also got some D archers
yeah.
attacking purple man at arms.
But the other...
And also, Rehoboam is attacking Immortal.
This Immortal has some issues. I'm not sure if that's the matter of those villagers that were idle or not, but compared to the other Rehoboam, he has no army at all. So something has happened here. MangudAI manages to get a castle up in time. Red Immortal is going back. Green MangudAI lost 2 villagers, while the other one lost none. Rehoboam managed to kill 4 villagers, and Immortal managed to kill 3 of them. DA lost 3, and Immortal lost 4 villagers. So both castles are going up. So MangudAI is securing his game. DAI is actually going back. He was attacking Immortal, but now he properly retreats.
Yeah, probably missed some good Immortal micro going on. Yeah, we've got Immortal attacking DE right now, and then Orange Rehoboam attacking Immortal. Let's see, yeah, they're still here. At least they were. I think looks like Orange is retreating. because Orange is under attack.
Yeah, but it's a very good call to retreat your army. But Immortal seems to be aware of it and runs away. I like that. Okay, but they're going down. But yeah, because of that scout, they might be able to run away. Though I'm not sure if they are as fast as archers. Though they are a little bit
Archers would be
slower.
faster.
But that might result in Orange being lured to the blue base. And no, actually not. They are living. And MangudAI is approaching Immortal's base with a group of MangudAIs. And Grey is doing the same, and he's about to attack Rehoboam. All those villagers seem to be retreating. Archers try to defend, but they don't really stand a chance against high health units like that. So yeah,
No, we
nicely
got
done.
some. Looks like some stables coming up for yellow. I'd see some knights pretty soon.
Yep, the first one is about to hit the ground. Let's see how MangudAI manages to handle those perfectly placed DCs. Okay.
I think a big question is whether yellow has husbandry or not. If not, then they're not going to do very well. Seems like the knights are also missing the first armor. Yeah, looks like green is still in. Green MangudAI is still in red Immortal's base. Do we know how many kills those MangudAI have?
So far they have killed only one villager. I will
Yep.
look for
The
yeah, so far 1 unit and 5 units lost. And Grey has killed 1 unit as well. So for now, Rehoboam is avoiding properly. Though I have seen... Wait, the KDA is here.
is that a castle or a TC on the left side of the screen that Rehoboam is trying to build? I think it's a TC.
Yep, that is
Yeah.
the third one. The MangudAIs are
That
sadly
could be a
in a
strong
bad
move.
place. Okay,
Yeah.
this knight might help them actually.
All right, we'll let TC go up first.
5% away from it. There's something happening here as well. Looks like Immortal is dealing a lot of damage to the AI.
I wonder if Immortal has code to attack mule carts or not.
Looks like he avoided them for now. I mean, there's no really
Yeah, probably treat them like other
reason.
buildings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1300. 300. Teal is attacking Immortal as Rehoboam as well, so the vice is happening here.
It's like that TC went up, but
Yeah.
most of Yellow's eco is idle.
Yellow Rehoboam already lost more than 20 units, and I guess most of it are actually villagers, with a bunch of knights as well. And the blue is attacking him on the other side as well, so it's not looking good for Rehoboam in this one. Immortal is still
Is
attacking.
blue attacking orange? I'm also curious, trying to see the map here. Okay, it's just some buildings. TheNightPanda to determining score. Let me see if I can link the spreadsheet. This last game, it has a 10 times multiplier for the scores that the AIs get in the game. And each place, first through 8th place, gets a different score. 8th place gets 0 points, up to first place getting 10th or 10 points. So hopefully that answers the question there. The AI that wins this game wins the tournament no matter how many points the AI has. And then 2nd through 4th place will be determined by the total number of points from all the rounds.
It's interesting to see that this is just the moment when Immortal is actually able to reach Castle Age. Up until this moment he was fighting with few units. And The AI, the tier 1, is still in feudal age. And he's nowhere near to going to castle age, I guess.
Yeah, basically. On the points, say for example, one AI got second place and fifth place in this game. That AI, let's see, second place gets 8 points. Times 10 would be 80, and then fifth place gets 3 points. So times 10 would be 30. So a total that AI would get 110 points at the end of this game. So hopefully that example helps.
The AI going for Turk Kavaches. That seems to be stabilizing. There is a group of MangudAIs over there. And I can hear a ram. But yeah, Immortal is fighting them with villagers.
Yeah, I think the MangudAI might not be getting a lot of kills, but it is keeping Red's eco idle.
He actually
which is important.
pulled orange Rehoboam and he might fight red now. Is he? Oh. It looks like it's intentional to actually force Rehoboam to fight Red Immortal. That would be so smart. Luckily for Yellow Rehoboam, they are mostly focused on buildings, but he really needs some army. Immortal is waiting, Rehoboam is waiting. The AI is getting castle up. I wonder if he's going to get some Janissaries. And two MangudAIs have reached Imperial Age, so we might see some upgraded, stronger units soon. Hopefully they don't waste their devil. They really need to run now. And Rehoboam is trying to fight.
Also Imperial, and Blue is also Imperial.
Oh, that's true.
Blue has been mostly untouched this game.
But now he's.
I was kind of curious with the Turks, maybe the I would go for like best Imperial. Probably not, but Turks can be pretty strong as long as they get some access to gold.
Blue is falling back. He is lucky to actually get this castle up. And green is under attack by Rehoboam, but he's doing his strat like we've seen before. And he's doing it well. There's some action happening in the middle, but those are mostly jaguars or leopards. But blue is getting some gold from the middle as well as Rehoboam. The group of grey MangudAIs is getting bigger and bigger, while green is slightly struggling because he's losing some of them, but he's still being a problem. But now Rehoboam is actually fighting two AIs at the same time. He's fighting both blue and red, so this is exactly what MangudAIs need.
Yeah. Does either of the MangudAIs have a late MangudAI yet?
Let me see. Yep, those elite, they have fully upgraded everything, I think, because I'm not sure if they have last armor upgrade, but they have 3
Mongols don't,
range,
yeah.
and they have 4 attack, so they are fully upgraded, and siege rams are here as well. And green Green has regular MangudAIs. I guess he spends most of his resources on rebuilding the army instead of upgrading it. But he has 3 upgrades for attack, including the range. So he is not doing bad either. The first TC from Rehoboam is going down. I guess this was actually the second one because there was one over there. And yeah, it might be the case of yellow Rehoboam being defeated first. It looks like he is actually regrouping or reorganizing.
Yeah,
his
it'll be
army.
interesting to see if gray decides to attack blue next, or if it decides to attack purple.
It would be great if he would attack purple, because purple is currently #1, apart from the blue, which is doing an amazing job, killing a lot. He is indeed going for Janissaries, he has plenty of them. How
Yep,
many
seen some
castles?
Janissary micro, it looks like.
And he's getting a pretty nice
Maybe, maybe
diverse
not.
army. But yeah,
It may have just been the Janissaries doing like the built-in hit and run
those are
with the
elite,
difficulty
actually.
parameters. Those are dangerous.
Yeah, and he's... Actually, Janissaries, why they don't have bonus to cavalry, I think, or infantry, they do a lot of damage on their own, so... yeah, they are
And they
pretty
got the
good
8 range, which is
against
really important.
paladins. Actually, Savars.
Savars will still have a small attack bonus against them, I think. Yeah, that forward bonus against archers would qualify, I think, for Janissaries.
Really?
Yeah, I think Janissaries would have archer armor. Like skirmishers would have attack bonus against hand cannoneers and Janissaries.
Blue currently need a lot of bikes or camels, because the group of Savars is slowly getting bigger and bigger, or at least stays as is, while he is losing most of his army. He still has 16, but those need to be forward instead of at the base. The castle is a very strong point to defend, but the army has to join. In the meantime, MangudAI is backstabbing Immortal.
So Gray was attacking purple.
Yep, but the purple army is retreating, or at least going back to the base, so they can actually fight back. One of the rams goes down, or maybe actually 2 of them, but 1 TC is down and Immortal has rebuilt it right away over there. Though Immortal seems to be going towards the blue right now, while blue is taking a lot of gold from the middle, so I wonder if Immortal is actually going to intercept that. He seems to be targeting Grey though. And Immortal is going for the blue. Or yellow, because yellow still is training some knights. He still has some economy. It's at the back now, more safe than before. And this castle might hurt him. But yeah, slowing down blue was actually a good move. But the purple threat is approaching the bases. Immortal is actually on Longbowman, and the armies are actually pretty small now, while Orange is fighting Immortal at the back as well. And Immortal is actually attacking MangudAI. I believe MangudAI would benefit a lot if he would research murder holes, because we've seen plenty of times that his castles are simply fought with melee units. But the group of MangudAI is probably big enough to get rid of any army Immortal sends against him for now. In this game though, he is actually using trash units, both light cav and skirmishers. The group of Savars is above 40 already, and Rehoboam is actually getting some siege weapons now. And Turk, yeah, he already has bombard cannon on the field, and a trap somewhere. So yellow might be the first one to be defeated, while at the same time blue is trying to fight back the orange Rehoboam, but the castle push is happening at the same time. That's actually Immortal that has the middle ground captured with that castle. And he seems to be having ballistics, so he can actually kill those villagers that are moving. That's going to be a lot of damage to his... Yeah, it's actually not him. It's Rehoboam. There's already 40 Janissaries. Yeah, they simply need to group. And the group of Savars has actually suffered quite some losses. Looks like around 20 Savars have been defeated.
They need to kind of go and defend that castle. That castle's going to go down pretty quick here.
I mean, Turk siege weapon either deals more damage or something like that. I mean, those that... There was something like that, but I don't remember what that was.
They have more hit points, I think.
Oh, okay, hit points. I mean, yeah, hand cannon, bombard cannon with 100 health is a lot.
I forget if they also get the +2 range from artillery.
Right now they have 8 range.
The bombard cannon I meant.
Oh, if I can actually find one. For now they have only 12.
Okay.
It looks like Panda is saying that Orange lost quite a lot of villages to Purple in the middle. But yeah, actually Blue is looking super solid.
Yeah, we've seen a couple cases where the DAI was able to overwhelm Immortal.
Yeah. But look at this.
And I
only
think at least
12
one time
now.
where Rehoboam did the same.
It's all a matter of whether Rehoboam can get his Savar mask going or not.
Immortal
And
already
that's
It's gonna be
has...
really hard without getting.
Gold control.
Yeah. Immortal is going heavy on cavalry. He has plenty of paladins and he's got quite a group of winged hussars. And he's actually on elite skirmishers as well. So looking pretty solid. He has abandoned Teal for now. He's not bothered by green either. And he seems to be flanking. That's interesting, looking at the map. He seems to be flanking grey. And yeah, he is using siege weapons as well. The MangudAIs are here, but they really need to make the most of the castle protection. At the same time, Blue and
Yeah, I'm not
Orange
looking
are
for grey.
fighting. Yeah, Grey lost all the army, only 20 villagers left and one siege ram. He's trying to rebuild a TC, but I don't think it's gonna happen. At the same time, Orange is brute forcing Blue, while the AI is fighting farms with traps, and he lost them actually. Yeah, Orange simply needs some siege now. The rams seem to be at the back. Yeah.
Single trebuchet would be helpful.
But he still believes in the castles.
Yeah. Orange does have 2 rams.
Yeah, but they're at the back.
Yeah. Which means I suspect maybe Orange is currently on defensive mode, but is getting kind of sucked into the castles and attacking the army.
Yeah, that might be the case. Blue is getting more
How knows?
castles. He's getting more Janissaries. And he's going to fight Orange now. The castles have been upgraded, they fire projectiles now. Instead of arrows, they fire bullets.
It's always fun to watch. It's also really important against rams.
It seems to be dealing quite okay versus rams. But he's doing the nice micro of Savars to actually get rid of those rams as well. But yeah, the group of cannoneers, the Janissaries is pretty big. He's down.
I kind of wonder if anyone's done any comparison of the Persian like gunpowder bullets from castles to see if it's the same strength as the really old boiling oil tech that it used to have.
What was the attack?
where it only gave an attack bonus against rams. I feel like it might be around the same boost,
Okay.
but also good against a whole bunch of other units as well.
Well, orange was crippled. Purple is actually pretty solid right now. He now is attacking second MangudAI after he got rid of most of the units from gray. He's circling the base, looking for prey, killing all the villagers he can find. And yeah, he's going for hand cannoneers now. So he's slowly switching to high gold units, like usually he does. Blue is slowly pushing the defenses of Orange Rehoboam. The castles are slowly falling. He wants to build new ones, but he's not able to reach the land. Purple is now switching back to teal. Or at least having some units over there. But teal is, yeah, he's down to 14 villagers at maybe 12 units. So yeah, now mostly
Yeah,
Rehoboam
attacking the main TC now. Yeah, it's
and MangudAI is the first one to be defeated.
all right.
He was doing pretty
Obviously,
well
a whole
against
bunch of
range.
things can. Yeah, a lot of things could change right now, but it looks like purple and blue are the two main contenders right now.
Yeah. Rehoboam is still looking
But
super solid.
gotta watch out for red.
Immortal is going to kill his brother now.
There can only be one of us. Only one of us can win.
Yeah. The fire rate of the castle is pretty high with those projectiles with the gunpowder.
Is there a way you can tell the attack speed, the fire rate?
2 seconds.
2 seconds, that is normal.
I
It just
did
feels it feels quick.
Yeah, actually.
It's
the same.
quicker than hand cannoneer's fire rate, which I think might be what makes it feel fast.
Oh, maybe that's the thing, yeah. 3.45. Look at this, Immortal is actually using that defensive castle near TC. Nice. I've seen players doing that, and it's actually nice to see that AI is doing the same.
Yeah. Did you? I was looking away. Did red actually like delete farms, build the castle there?
Sadly, I didn't notice the moment when it was being built.
I'm guessing Immortal would have code to do that. That would make sense.
Yeah. Though, I believe he actively deletes farms if they are in range of enemy castles, so I believe he's able to do the same with building his own castle. He's smart enough for that.
Yep. Unfortunate for the castle, it's can't do much against a trebuchet.
Yeah. And there's actually 2 of them here. Down it goes. How is Grey doing? He is not doing well. He's pushing with rams, but he's being actually attacked by 3 knights from Yellow Rehoboam. They are actually scattered. I believe one of them is scouting. And this knight might actually destroy this ram. Yep. The only unit he has. But the villager is coming to the rescue.
That's the second red TC with a castle nearby.
Yeah, that's suspiciously repetitive. But yeah,
Almost like it's scripted to do that.
that's a very good move, actually.
Same side and everything. It could be like built toward the enemy. That'd be smart. So it'd be the same direction each time. There's a foundation for a new TC for red in the top right, but looks like there aren't really villagers available to go and build it. Down to 50 villagers for red. Yellow's down to no villagers left. just a couple nights, I think. Orange is down to 29 villagers, up to 30,
And Teal
and
has
pretty much
just
the
given
same
up.
for Gray. And there we go, second one defeated. Be curious to see if Yellow can go ahead Teal and score.
Actually, that might happen.
It's only
Sure.
a 13-point difference, that'll probably happen.
Yeah, the blue is about to finish. Gray. Yep, that's true, Panda. That can happen. Red Immortal is down to 25 villages and 10 army. But the purple seems to be switching his focus. Not against the blue, at least for now, but he might be targeting Gray actually. And second MangudAI has given up. And Red Immortal has actually given up as well. So only 4 AIs remaining, but only 2 of them have real army.
How many villagers did Red have left?
Around 25.
25. Yeah, that's a respectable time to give up. Seems like
Immortal
down to
is
the
going for monks.
last 2 big AIs, with Orange being a wild card.
Immortal has 71 paladins and a bunch of other units. He even has some cav archers. That's simply brute forcing this game now.
Yeah, 107 military against 18. It's not looking good for blue.
But we know how well, it was more or less the same in the previous one, and the proper use of trash units helped a lot, but this time I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. The AI is down to 2 units, 2 military units and 80 villages. It would need a miracle to defeat all those paladins.
Hey, yep. Yellow jumped ahead of Cyan. So I think it's more that Cyan lost some units and dropped in score.
Cyan is still being fought because of the castle. Yellow did it. Yep, he did. Those couple of points might actually be what Rehoboam needs to claim second spot. But we'll
Yep,
see.
1 place there is another 10 points.
He's trying to reboom. He's getting some units, but he is already sending them forward instead of grouping them and rebooming the army.
Yeah, it's probably defending the town, the maximum town size, sending them to their death right now.
And since blue has murder holes, he is able to fight those units under the base. And yeah, again, Immortal is not having the best time against monks. Ah, okay, he dealt well enough. Paladins everywhere. Let me actually check resources. Oh yeah, he is safe with his resources. Though Rehoboam has plenty of food and he's not using it. I mean, he wasn't using it because now he's down to 0 army, 0 units. There's a guard tower, nice. The castles are doing a lot of damage, but I'm not sure if they are enough to actually destroy the wave of paladins.
Especially when there's trebuchets nearby. Blue's getting close to 50 pop.
Oh. The castle goes down. Blue has still 2 castles at the back and 1 in the front.
I think purple's actually focused on Rehoboam now. Focused on orange.
It feels like he's focused on everyone. But yeah, those castles do a lot of damage to cavalry, actually. They miss a lot of shots, but if the target is close, they do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
How much damage actually they deal? 18 per shot, minus probably 7 armor or something like that. Yeah, 7 armor, so 11 damage per shot. That's very strong structure to be fought against.
Yeah.
Yeah, paladins attacking castles, fireball. If it's only a matter of numbers, right? If you have enough paladins, you can fight the castles with them. Look at this, how strong they are against paladins. I guess they are fighting here now. Oh, that's a lot of damage. The castles are simply fortresses. Oh, and plenty of villagers are going to die there. It's more than half of Rehoboam's economy, actually. For some reason, they don't try to retreat to this TC. Okay, now they scatter, but plenty of them are here. There's a brave monk in the middle. He actually managed to convert a paladin, I think.
I'm kind of curious if those TCs might be outside the current town size, which seems silly. But a while ago, purple killed the main orange TC, which is like right where most of the farms are, where the purple army is. And if the town size was set to something like 15 or 16, until all Orange's TCs are destroyed, the center of Orange's town is actually not going to change.
Oh.
So it's possible that the Orange TCs are actually outside of the town size.
Yeah, looks like
Might
Immortal
explain
is
why the
going...
villagers didn't garrison. Or maybe it's also possible that Rehoboam adjusts the villager garrison settings. Yeah, it seems like purple is just refocusing on whichever AI is strongest at the moment.
I honestly must say that I had no idea that castles are actually this strong against paladins. I thought that they can tank them easily. But yeah, those are not Persian TCs and they deal 15 damage minus 7, so 8 damage per arrow. And for now it seems to be 4 arrows, so if you get more villagers, that's gonna be a lot of arrows.
But I think once you get like if you had an army of like 30 paladins attacking the castle at once, the castle would go down pretty quickly. Maybe you'd lose 10 of the paladins.
Nice.
And that's my guess without having like actually run the battle. It also probably depend on like how many of the university techs, like is architecture research, is hoardings researched at the castle.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Can probably affect things a lot as well.
Masonry, architecture, and hoardings, and there's... Oh. Is it over? The game seems to be paused. Okay, return to map, and I need to change to player number 6. Sorry for that.
Blue got defeated. Okay.
So, yeah, only Rehoboam's are...
You can probably fast forward in Capture Age. I don't know if the actual game is ahead of Capture Age or not. If it's caught up, you don't have to fast forward.
I think it's mostly caught up. Oh,
Okay.
so yeah, the conversion has happened, but the rest of the paladins are going to deal with it. But yeah, looks like Immortal is going to be the number 1. And I'm not sure if the score can actually change, regardless of what's gonna happen. And TheNightPanda is actually saying that he can resign.
Yeah.
um, feel free to, let's see, you can speed up the actual game. Um, I think I'm fine with like,
For some reason, I
I
can't.
want the game to play out completely until everyone's resigned, unless like Immortal just starts wandering around. Um, because my rules is like the game goes until 3 hours or until all AIs resign. I kind of want to stick with that, but for the purposes of the stream, we can probably put the game on fast speed and update the leaderboard.
I'm not sure if I
Kind of
can
have the game running in the background.
actually go faster because for some reason, uh,
Oh yeah,
I think I
if
had
either
speed unlocked,
the
but
player,
maybe not.
if the AI that if the player that you're focusing on resigns, then you can't adjust the game speed after that.
Oh
It's kind of
man.
annoying.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
I mean, we can see that Immortal is going to have only a monk, and he is going to have one of them once in a while because of the rally gold. But yeah, nothing is gonna happen. You can't convert 65 paladins unnoticed.
yeah, the all the others have zero pop.
He,
So
he actually might lose this monastery, and this is the only one he has. The trap is here, attacking structures. He seems to be actually using DOC because he stopped attacking this one. Okay, he got a villager now, but Immortal has quickly converted it back.
I think Immortal is the only AI that uses attack round with trebuchets.
That's going to be a nice one.
Or maybe it doesn't use attack round, because I would expect it to kind of try to do ballistics.
I think he just did, but since the monks have stopped, he attacked in front of them.
Yeah, also trebuchets have horrible accuracy. And Panda did have the suggestion to use Cheat Engine. I don't know if you have that installed.
No, I don't.
Okay.
The relics are ejected. The last monk is about to be trained, but the ram should finish it before that happens. So now Rehoboam has no way to come back. I don't think there are any TCs left. There are no villages left. And the monasteries are down as well. Yellow doesn't have
Okay.
relics either.
And looking at the scores, there's no way that the scores could change position. Cyan is player 5 is like 400 points below yellow, so the scores are not going to change at all. I'm going to say you can end the game here.
I will switch to Rehoboam point of view to give up as them. I use the resign, right?
You can also just quit the game. I think that'll end the game for all players.
Okay.
Um,
But yeah, here we have it. Congrats,
yeah, good game.
Immortal.
Well deserved like usual, but this is a close game.
I have
Has some
ended the
good pressure
game.
from blue. Yeah.
Strange. Okay, you can't really actually see this, so let me swap my point of view to game itself. I wonder if that will work. Okay, now we can actually see the score. So yeah, again, Immortal in a very good shape, but we've seen that he is not undefeated. Red was in serious trouble most of the game, and in the previous games we've seen him actually being defeated as well. So yeah, I think AIs are getting stronger and stronger in general. They will slowly catch up to Immortal until they actually surpass him. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to see games that are getting closer and closer actually.
Yeah. I remember the first FFA, the final game with just 4 players. It was kind of a, I remember being kind of a stump with not with by Immortal, not a lot of intrigue. It's kind of one of those games where Immortal just got ahead quickly, and it was just a matter of time before it won, without a whole bunch of challenge.
But now he really has to work for it.
Yep.
I wonder if in next FFA, if it happens, the games are going to be even tougher for him.
Right. I think Immortal's biggest weakness is in Imperial Age. If you have enough, it doesn't. It's kind of hard for it to face huge, massive armies like attacking the TSA all at once. It doesn't seem to do well against AIs like the AI or Naga or Rehoboam with Savars attacking with a huge flood of units.
Mm.
I think it's kind of when the army micro is not as effective. So I think we've kind of seen a lot of games. The ones where Immortal hasn't won was when it's just kind of overwhelmed by attacking armies. And trebuchets is kind of enemy trebuchets slowly kind of taking away its castles.
Yeah. Also, scripters are actually improving their code. I know that Bandit is working on, or he might actually have finished it, on his DOC economy, so he should have stronger early mid game. I know that you are working on your DOC army as well, and I guess Fireball,
Mm-hmm.
myself included, are still working on our AI, so I guess in a matter of a year, other AIs are going to get stronger as well. I'm not sure if Panda is actually developing Rehoboam further. I remember being mentioned that Rehoboam in his current state is a tough one to be developed further. But yeah, the challenge is still here, so there are reasons to go back to your AI and improve it further. It doesn't feel like Rehoboam is lacking much to Immortal. I believe he is very, very close. And we've seen in the previous games, previous tournaments, that he can actually defeat Immortal. I don't remember if that was DC7 or something else, but I remember Rehoboam winning that over um, Immortal. So yeah, those are very, very close to each other in terms of strength. I guess conditions matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, are you satisfied with the final score? And are you updating the scoreboard?
Yep. I've got the placements added to the game results. I'm ready to add them to the leaderboard and watch the scores change.
Okay, I have changed to the
I think
leaderboard
we
now.
know the winner,
Yeah.
but we don't know places 2, 3, 4 for sure yet. So let's see.
Rehoboam and the EAI currently have very close number of points. It's only 15 between them. So it's pretty close, especially with that 10 times
Yeah.
modifier. Okay, looks like Panda is going to make minor updates to things that can actually be fixed quickly.
Yeah, that'll be great to see. Let's see. Yep, so Rehoboam gets 10 points for 7th place. Let's see,
Did you have
MangudAI.
time to make a screenshot of the
Yeah,
score?
I've got the. You don't have to switch to it on screen, but I've got all of the placements entered into the game results tab,
Okay.
so I can just look at that. Yeah, I got a screenshot. All right, so MangudAI got 6th place, jumped ahead of the DAI.
This might be temporary. And MangudAI also got 5th place. All right, so MangudAI looks like it's at least. Let me double check. Okay, yep. Actually, let me double check something. I'm not sure that the 10 points multiplier is working completely.
Yeah, it seems to be weird here. Okay. So he gets the 20 and 30 points, so together he gets 50.
Yep, there we go. The score's looking good now. All right, so MangudAI is currently in 2nd place, but Rehoboam will probably pass MangudAI, and DEI could as well. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the 4th place is Immortal. And even before any points are added, Immortal is still in 1st place. Just show how strong an AI it is.
Yeah, but it
And
still
then,
needs to be remembered that this is FFA, so anything can happen. If you get unlucky,
exactly.
like, I don't know, Odette or Naga, we've seen plenty of games where they got unlucky. Even though they are very strong, they might end up losing. So the fact that Immortal is number 1 is not entirely because of his skill, but definitely most of it is probably to his skill.
Yeah.
So yeah, not taking that
And I
away,
think
he
through
is a great AI.
consistency, yeah, Immortal's never gotten below 2nd place,
Yeah,
unless you count the Red getting 4th place, which I don't think I would really count that. All right, so yep, Rehoboam being the 3rd place jumps back up into 2nd. All right, now for the big reveal of whether DAI can get ahead of Rehoboam. And ooh,
wow,
DAI is only 5 points lower. So Rehoboam
5
got 2nd
points.
place.
That's amazing. That's barely anything. 5 points.
Yeah,
And like I've said recently, I think that was Thursday. Uh, I actually didn't notice how well the AI performs in this FFA until it was top 8. And yeah,
mhm,
now seeing that the AI is top 3, um, very, very strong performance. And to remember, the AI can play plenty of map types and all the civs. So yeah, very,
right. It was
very solid
playing random
performance.
Civ this whole time. Of course, Immortal was as well. Where Rehoboam was playing, except for maybe like 1 or 2 games, Rehoboam was playing Persians the whole time, and MangudAI was playing Mongols the whole time.
Mm,
Um, and that's not saying that Rehoboam and MangudAI aren't good AIs. That just shows that DAI is able to have a good amount of strength all around. If
yeah,
I remember right from the first FFA, the DAI actually was eliminated in the round of 16 with the AIs that are in orange. So essentially, how the Morrigan played this time around was where the DAI placed. So it shows that sometimes good AIs can still get eliminated early.
exactly. I mean, the Morrigan was doing great in the previous one, right? Unlike
Right.
this one.
Morrigan got 3rd place overall.
Your AI was very strong in the previous one as well. This time it got 5th. It's still a great
Yep.
result. And yeah, yours AI, Naga, Odette, they also can play all the civs. So it shows that scripters simply have different priorities. Some play for the very strong 1, 2, maybe 3 civs, and others want to play well, but with all the civs that's available.
Yep. And in this tournament, the general was still using its um, 8 civs that it's technically supported.
Mhm.
But I think I'm going to switch it. I've had enough testing with the lieutenant and the sergeant.
to feel like I can have the general start playing random civ starting the next round, except for the mule cart civs. That's
Nice.
only to add support for mule carts.
I think that mule cards, maybe because of the fact that you need to pay attention to them as players, they might be actually underestimated because if you control them properly, you can gather resources very efficiently, and that might improve your AI
Mm-hmm.
performance. Gathering wood when the forest is getting smaller and smaller, but the mule cart is still where it should be, can increase your lumber income and probably do very nice things with it. And yeah, regrouping them or sending them elsewhere if the forest is gone to the next one. Yeah, there is definitely some room for nice things for Armenians and Georgians.
Yeah, and I think the automatic behavior of the mule carts is good enough that scripters might only really need to figure out placement of like where the villagers build the mule carts and then redirecting the mule carts to a new location is about all you might have to do. I'm sure there's a few more details that you have to manage. Um, but it wouldn't require the like a full DC treatment like you might do with like military or villagers or something like that.
I'm also waiting for someone to actually build properly ball farms because I think most AI still build them around the TCs and they don't really benefit from the fall work instant 10% food income or something
Mm.
like that. And yeah, there's plenty of things that can still be implemented. We still uh, have room for improvement in terms of hybrid maps as well as the full water maps. Um, I'm still not sure what kind of the map is going to be for the fourth Prince of, but I am tempted to go for um, how do we call it, Nomad, because it has water, and the challenge of building a TC, the first one somewhere properly, is something that will definitely make games interesting. But yeah,
Hmm.
I wonder if you have any FFA planned next. Are there any in your mind?
Yeah, my current pattern is if I like the map and feel like it's a good fit for FFA, then at the end of every single AI ladder round, I would do an
Nice.
FFA. I did one for Arabia as a kind of a way to like have a good conclusion to that round. Yucatan, I felt like kind of was a bit buggy and didn't provide good AI matches, so I decided to skip that map. And then Gold Rush provided some good games, and I think was a pretty successful map for FFA. Really allowed the AIs to fight over the middle, and the ones that are able to claim control of it and keep it are often the winners of each game.
I think one of the
The next
best
map will
games.
be Four Lake,
Okay.
so that could be really interesting if you have eight AIs fighting over four lakes.
Oh, yes.
Well, we'll see how it goes. It kind of depends on how many AIs add support for fighting for the lakes. Um, and so if that map turns out well, then I'll probably do an FFA at the end. If not, I might wait until the next round after Four Lakes.
Forlex is pretty interesting. The already mentioned fights over the lakes between 8 AIs. This asks for some crazy games.
Yeah, thank you, Panda. It was a good time, and it's always fun to see Rehoboam play, showing the power of. It's like I don't often get to see just a whole flood of Savars. So
I,
the Rehoboam is not just about crossbow micro like it might have been in the past.
I don't really recall how it looked like, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 years before, but I believe Rehoboam was one of those AIs that actually forced others to develop their Arch and Micro further. Because
Hmm.
I don't remember everything, but I remember Rehoboam being the strongest in terms of Arch and Micro, and I believe Fireball and Immortal were improved to match Rehoboam, and others have followed. I believe the AI
Mhm.
has improved Archer Micro now as well. So yeah, the development of one AI pushed others to develop their AIs further as well. And as a result, we are going further and further in AI development, and we can see games like we've seen today, and that's great. Yeah, I'm really happy that AI development is not stagnant, it's not finished, it's not over, but it's still step by step goes forward. And I guess this is one of the reasons we still have those tournaments.
Exactly. I think it's slowly been a process of over time AI scripters figuring out how to control AI behavior in certain ways. And when someone kind of does the hard work of figuring it out, other people learn from them and
Yeah.
adapt it to their own AI and make their own additions. So hopefully we can kind of continue finding areas of the AI scripting and behavior that we want to tackle. Like you're talking about water. I don't think any AI has done like galley micro yet, for example. Figure out how to move the galley successfully around on the water, making sure that you're not retreated onto the land or something like that into a corner.
Yeah, how to deal with fire ships, how to deal with demolition ships, how to properly make, how do you call them, fish traps, because on some
Yep.
maps this might be the case. Imagine
Four legs
if,
would be one, I think.
what?
Those fish are going to get expired quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
on four legs, that's definitely a case. You will sooner or later need that. I believe if we would have a Black Forest tournament, we would definitely need that as well.
mhm.
Because of the fish boom. So yeah, there's still plenty to develop, and I must say that I'm eager to see some demolition ships,
Yes. I
including
think I'm
that.
also excited to, and I think a next terrain is being able to build walls with buildings and be able to handle that properly, and also handling Army Micro that deals with it.
Yeah, I mean
I
the
think is another frontier that AIs might be going toward in the future.
yeah sooner or
offwo's been working on that a little bit, but it's still kind of to the point where um, AI behavior you kind of want to leave gaps so that your the default behavior can work properly.
mm, or at least have those gates in there.
Hmm.
So the AI is currently doing building walls. I'm not sure if that's
It's making a ring of buildings at like a set radius around a town center,
okay.
and not every game, but it'll like the choose to build houses and stables, archer ranges,
Okay.
blacksmith to put those in like a ring around the TC. At least in some games, it's from my observation of it, it's not really strong enough to really use like the natural like forests um, as like a place to build to. Just sort of like a static radius around the TC,
Mhm.
and it doesn't seem to use palisades to kind of finish off the building wall.
Yeah. I mean,
So
eventually this will happen, right? I don't think that we will skip walls. Uh, I also encourage people to go for it, and this is why we had Prince of Arena, and now we are going to see Prince of Hideout, because I want to force scripters to actually deal with walls. And once we can deal with walls, we can actually build them as well. And who is not going to adapt to that, then they might have troubles. So it's kind of cruel,
yeah,
but I believe if we want to develop AIs, we also need to adapt them to players. It's not like AIs are going to fight each other only, but players also enjoy playing against our AIs. I believe Rehoboam, Immortal, Games God, or Bright Spark are AIs that are quite often chosen for some fun games. I remember Bandit playing with his friends against his AI because that's the reason he made it for. The reason behind um, Bright Spark is having fun with friends against his AI. So yeah, I believe we will have to adapt to walls.
Mhm.
but this probably makes this even more fun.
Yep, doesn't mean it's a lot of work. The, there'll also be a lot of work, but it's also part of the challenge, which makes it fun. And we just support each other along the way.
Yeah. I mean, we would probably get bored if we would stop at, I don't know, Archer Micro, polishing it as far as we can, but nothing apart from this. Eventually, we will probably need some better tactics of army movement, some good melee DOC to decide if we want to engage or not, protecting archers from charging cavalry with pikes, proper, I don't know, siege weapon DOC to properly use mangonels. There's so much to do, and almost anything you touch might be interesting if you properly play with it because it's mostly fun.
Hmm. Yep, and now we have 16,000 goals to work with.
Yeah, that should definitely help. I wonder if Immortal is being now adapted to the fact that he has so many goals now to use. Sounds scary. I remember you saying that we can actually now use those goals to extend um, remote search, and I believe that's a very nice idea. And yeah, every scripter
Yeah.
can come up with new ideas, I guess.
Yep. Essentially, just put the IDs of the units you find into goals and then just loop through the goals instead of looping through the search.
Hmm. Yeah, this is actually so simple, and this should help a lot.
Yep. It's just kind of getting used to the concept, especially if you haven't worked with arrays before in other programming languages.
I wonder if we'll ever run out of goals now that we have this many.
The just like with a lot of things, once the limit is raised, you often desire to fill it up um, because you don't have to be budget conscious with how you use them anymore. I think it'll take a while, but people will find a way to fill them up.
Yeah,
Like
eventually
for
they will.
example, you still can't, even if it's 16,000 goals, you might not be able to um, like store every single tree on the map, for example, in goals.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like if you're doing Black Forest or something.
Yeah,
So it's not unlimited.
but it's definitely better now that we have this many.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's partly to at least temporarily work around the difficulties of using excess scripting with like it taking more, it causing lag if you use it too much. Because those gave us unlimited data storage, but it
Hmm.
also slowed down the AI when it used it.
So now we have a
So,
middle ground.
yep, goals that can kind of do the same thing as arrays with excess scripting.
I wasn't brave enough to actually try access scripting. I believe it's not that hard if you finally get used to it, but I still need to do so many things for Sensor that I'm in no rush to actually explore access scripting. And now that we have this many goals, I still don't think I'm in a rush to use it. Also, I'm still nowhere close to using all the basic uh, goals we have. I'm using plenty of temporary goals, and I'm around, I don't know, 250, maybe 200 or something like that. And this can still be optimized. I'm trying to be actually quite, I don't know how to say it. I try to use as little goals as I can. I'm not using them as I can.
Hmm. And I think if you're using goals in the normal way and not storing a whole bunch of data like unit IDs,
Mm,
but using it to like store like strategic decisions,
mm.
it's be very hard to hit the 16,000 limit.
Yeah.
So
I'm still even tempted to use flags to store decisions, like changing two flags gives you
yeah,
up to
I think it
four
still makes a lot
decisions.
of sense.
The I think it's good to keep the old habits, um,
I don't believe they will
because
go
if you
down
start
to.
using goals to like store game information,
Mm,
that the amount of game information you could store would add up pretty quickly. I think,
that's true.
like in an 8-player game, if you're storing like every single enemy object you can see, you might be using up like 1,000 goals just for that.
Yeah. And imagine FFA game.
Yeah,
It's tempting, but it might not be the best idea to do that.
yeah. And then maybe if you want to store information about every single object, you have 1,000 for IDs, and then 1,000 maybe for, I don't know, the distance or something like that to a point.
Mm,
Another example is if you wanted to keep track of like if a certain point on the map is accessible, like having a goal for every single point a tile on the map is going to add up pretty quickly, for example.
oh, yes, that's true.
So like tile scanning systems that like stores that information,
Mm,
um, that's probably the quickest way you could use up goals. So you still have to be kind of thoughtful about how you use them.
yeah. But still,
Anyway, and
it's,
stuff that we have to look forward to and play around with.
yeah. I'm happy because yesterday was my last day at work this year. So now I have almost 2 weeks to work hard on my AI before FFA, not FFA, but Prince of Hideout. Uh, do you have time to do the same?
Yeah, I've got about a week where I won't be at work, so I'll be able to spend some time with family and also spend some time AI scripting, hopefully.
Nice. Okay, I think we can finish here. I'm super happy that I was able to actually participate in plenty of those games. Immortal again, proving how strong he is, but like we said before, the AIs are slowly catching up with him. They are getting better. Rehoboam, the MangudAI, the General Naga, Odette, and others as well. The race is still on. We will still see some improvements, and eventually Immortal might not be the strongest one, but as it is for now, he is definitely the number one. He is very, very strong, and yeah, I'm really happy to see more games of it, to see more games of others. I can't wait to see another FFA. Hopefully, my AI will perform better at that time. But yeah, it's very, very nice that you organize not only the ladder, but also those FFA games. It's really fun, and I guess this is
Yeah.
the best reason for them to have some fun, to don't stress too much about this.
Yeah. I think a big sign of a good sign of a good tournament is whether you're actually enjoying it, like running it. And the games are always fun for me to watch. And I think that's always a good sign.
Yeah. I started to have fun once my AI actually dropped.
You didn't have to stress about the games anymore.
Yeah, I was not stressed at all after those the 3 games.
After that, it's just entertainment to see what AIs can do.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it
I knew
was
my AI wasn't going to win. So uh, you're just kind of waiting to see how well it might do until it drops out.
and what can be improved further next time.
Hmm. Exactly.
And yeah, the general did very, very well. He took the 5th spot. That's a very strong performance if we look at the fact that there
Yeah.
was 24 AIs. Yeah, solid, solid performance. Not gonna lie.
It won 2 games overall and got second in 2 others. So I'm satisfied.
Yeah, pretty solid. Nicely done. You did a great job of it. And I'm waiting for that update you've been talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, we will stop here. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Leif, for doing this FFA, for co-casting with us. Thank you to the bandit that is probably not with us today, but he was the co-caster as well. So yeah, I had a blast. It was a very nice tournament. Once again, I thank you all, both Leif, Bandit, and you people that were here with us to actually provide AIs for this tournament, but also simply to watch and have fun with us. So yeah, waiting for next tournaments. Thank you, Leif.
Yeah, thank you, Bandai, for casting. It was great.
Okay, thank you guys,
Bye,
and
everyone.
see you next time.